Hey guys, it's Mel. I hope you had a happy Easter, if that's something that you celebrate. I was trying to get on here to do a video yesterday, but it just didn't happen. So I thought I'd share some random things. I hope you're all doing well, first of all. And I just want to mention really quick that the person who won my giveaway, so if you were a person who commented on the giveaway and you didn't hear the results yet, check because it might be you. And we'll just leave that there. And then other than that, let's get started. So I have a lot of random things here. Some are from the scrapyard or online, or a few things like from Walmart. So I'll show you real quick from Walmart. I got some really cute spring fabrics, and I have a rag wreath in mind that I want to make. I only made one before at Christmas time, and it was a lot of work, but it was really fun, and it's something I pull out every year, and I really enjoy it. And one thing I really do like about it is that I had similar to this. I got this at Christmas Tree Shop. I don't know if you can see, it's like a netting, like a different type of texture. But this time I'm going to ask my mom to borrow one of her rotary cutters, which I have a little story. When I was younger, I got my first stitches, and you could probably put two and two together. I don't know if I didn't know, because my mom was, as I mentioned before, big into sewing. Like, she had her own little room. Actually, her and my dad do. So my dad had his, which was called his workshop, and it was mainly like tools and, you know, extra supplies and stuff like that. So he had his own little area, his little workbench, he called it. And then my mom had the room that had the washer and dryer in it, but it had her like ironing board, her sewing machine, all her fabrics. It was really nice the way they did it. And I just remember it had like a burlap ceiling, because it was just one of those where she attached it to the beams, but I just liked it for whatever reason. But anyway, I was down there once on a little fabric counter, and I decided to swirl, like, you know, if you picture a rotary pizza knife, and I decided to go like this, and you can still kind of see, like, I have a little slight, like a scar on here. But then I didn't even realize, because I was stupidly, you know, going, I was too young to know. And then I was going up the steps, or basement steps, and I was doing my little dance and going like this, and all this blood was like splashing up the walls. And then that's when I got scared and started screaming. And at that time, we were a one-car family, and my dad was at work, so my mom had to call my dad. He had to leave work, and I was scared. I was more scared my dad was going to yell at me. I was like, Dad's going to yell at me because he had to leave work. But he came home, we went to the hospital, and I had to get, I don't know how many, like 8 or 10 stitches in my finger from doing that. So I'll never do that again. But anyway, I'm going to borrow that for my mom, and she'll probably laugh at me because I don't have one. So I'm going to ask her to borrow hers. I have a fabric mat, but not the rotary thing. And because last time I cut up the little strips for my rag wreath, I wish, Maya, is that still hanging on the Christmas rag wreath thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? That's little, is that hanging on as you go up the steps? If it is, can you grab it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be hanging in my room too, in my craft room. But anyway, I got these 4 little fabric squares, and they were 99 cents at Walmart. So this really pretty cloud with this, I don't know if it's showing how pretty the color is, but that one. Then there's this blue one. And then there's this one, which is like a lavender. And then there's this pink one. I just like the colors together. This pink one here. And then I got, again, this was $1 at Christmas Tree Shop. But it's just this, because in my, was it there?
Yeah.
Okay, Maya's going to bring it so I can show you better instead of explaining it. So I have that in mind. And then at Hobby Lobby, where I work now, they have, see, here's the one I made for Christmas. So it needs a little fluffing, but I hang my wreaths on the wall. But I made this one, and as you can see, it's circular. And then this is what I meant, like I did a bow with this like netting, because it just added some nice texture in with the other fabrics. These particular fabrics were the specialty fabrics from Stampin' Up! One year that I got, like, it was like in the clearance section, like where you order online. But that's where the fabric's from. And then I just added in all these little knots of that one. And this took a really long time because I wanted mine to be full, and I didn't want it to, and although it needs to be fluffed, I didn't, did you eat it all? I didn't want it to show any of the green. So, as I was saying, in Hobby Lobby, they have a heart one, a heart-shaped one. So I'm going to get that one, and I want to make that with, you know, these little springy colors. And then this one will act as my texture that I love, you know, to put that in there. So that was that from Walmart. And then I did an order from ScrapbookPal, and I finally got, I don't have the big one. Are you down here, Maya?
Yeah.
Can you take the, I think they're done. Your little mummy dogs. Okay. Hope I didn't just show my address on there. So I did a little order from ScrapbookPal, and I finally got the, I don't have the larger one, but I got the the Mini Misti. You can take her down unless she wants to get it. Okay. I got the Mini Misti. So I have not used it yet. I pulled it out because I want to show you. I think this one will be more beneficial to me, and as I've heard a lot of other people say, like even though I have my own craft room, I'm generally working in this tiny space, like due to all my crafty goodies. So I can't have a big contraption, and I like the small size of this one. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to do a review on this when I actually use it because I haven't used it yet. I've watched a lot of reviews on it, and I've seen some mixed things. I've seen some people say some things, and I was unsure because I kind of saw some, I guess, nastiness. I don't know if it was the person from this company, but I don't even want to speak on it because it was she was commenting on someone else that apparently bought one and then it was defective, and then she nicely sent her another one, and then this person was trying to resell that second one. So I guess it was granted, but I just, I like to do a little research, and I've seen some people complain that they don't like that these hinges are glued on, and I had some issues too. I didn't call them or anything, but on here, like the ruler here is like, it's like a sticker, and it's kind of coming off the sides here, and it's not actually laid on straight, and it's bubbling on some of these parts. But I just am concerned, like, with this being an expense, something that wasn't that cheap. And I'm concerned with, how long is that going to last? Like, with the sticker, is it going to rub off? Or with these things just being, like, they're not actual hinges, they're just glued on there. But, I mean, I really want to use it, and that's something that if it'll make my life easier, I invested in it. So this was kind of like a little gift to myself. And then here's the 2 magnets on the back, and it comes with a few sheets. So I'm going to do a full review, and like an honest review once I actually use it, but I can't really speak on it now. I can only speak on the things that I did and that I noticed with it. I wasn't too happy with like the stickers and all, like they're kind of like coming off the edge, but I guess that's, they can't print it on there. So we'll try it out and see if it has an effect on it. But I was excited to get that, and I really haven't had time to use it, to be fully honest. So I'm kind of hoping that I get there soon to do that. But I want to share it with you guys before I dirty it up. And then from there, I also got, where's my bag? I must have dumped it out. They sent me, it was like a free little stickles. Here it is. This was like free with your purchase. Not that I need any more of these, but this one is in the color green. But that was nice that they gave you some of your purchase. And it was free shipping. So then the only other thing I got from there, I wanted this, but it was sold out for a little bit. This is the Ready, Set, Shake. I don't have the die set to match this. I actually have a paper tray ink snow globe. But what I like about this one is that it doesn't make it just Christmas. So it's shake up some fun. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Many thanks. Oh, happy day. Happy fall and happy spring. So you can create a little scene with your snow globe and not make it, snow, or make it, winter specific. So I was kind of excited to get this, and this was the smaller price point too because it's a smaller set, so I was excited to get that. So those were the only things I got from ScrapbookPal, and it was free shipping, which I love, so that was great, and it came really fast. Not sure if I shared this with you yet. This was one of my purchases. It's clearly Kelly. This was at a really good price. It was never used, but it was on like a scrappy resale. But I really like these dies to add little tags when you're doing journaling. I don't know if I'll use it with these stamps. But I do like this pattern one here. But I more want to use the tag so I can do my roller date stamp, or just put like a small little thing like at the park, or fall, or whatever. And they're like little paper clips, and they'll stick on there, so you can use your pattern paper to match your thing, and then just decorate. Whether you do pocket style pages like the Project Life or regular scrapbook pages. So I got that, and I was excited to get that one. Then from another seller, these were $3 each, so I had to get them. So they just came. So here's the one of them. It comes with these 3 tags, and I'll show you them. They're larger in person. So this one, and I like how it has the holes so you can use the brad. I think this is like an older set, but and then there's this one. Show you. So at first I didn't understand why, like say for example this one, like why is that inner part like that, but that's so you can deboss it and like do the inking like they show there. And then there's this one, that size. So I thought these would be nice to add a sentiment onto a card, and for $3, so she sent me that, and it came in like with a little packaging. And then I got this one. I think the packaging was in there, but I put them on a magnetic sheet anyway. So for $3, I like the size of that one, just to have another layer for cards. So they were so cheap, I couldn't pass them up. So that was there. Then I want to share with you, and I wish I had my tripod like coming down so I could show you, but sometimes this is just easier, even though I don't always necessarily want to be on camera. But I have this huge, and some of it's already dumped out, so I'm going to show you. Huge bag that I got, I think it was like $7.50 for the one, and then I did buy something from her besides that. Oh, from another seller. I'll show you this real quick to get that out of the way. Do I have anything else in there? From another seller, this was, I think, $7 shipped. Something like that. So I don't really like the wood blocks anymore because they take up a lot of room. And if you have the space, it's fine. I do like having something to hold. So I do miss that part. But I'm more trying to go to clear just so I can store them easier. But although this is not the proper season, I always like this set. I saw it everywhere. And sometimes it would be $12, $15. And even that's probably better than it was on Stampin' Up. But this one was so cheap and included the shipping, so I went ahead and got it. So this will be cute to do like Maya's little treats for school, or Talia's, or whatever I decide to do with it. So that was nice. And last year we had a Halloween party for Maya, so it was kind of fun having all those like Halloween items to to use for that. So then, other than that, so from the same seller, I ordered these. This was the only thing I paid separately for, and I think these were $3. But I think these will be really nice for the December daily if you do the one, because it gives you good. Yeah, I saw it said 31 pieces, so I figured either they give you doubles or it's 1 through 31. So kind of like, I guess, a calendar page. So I love that they do that, and you could use all those letters. I would probably paint them like to make them look like metal or silver or gold. Or maybe even add glitter to them, so they would be fun. So this was $3, and that's the only thing I got separate from her. Then the rest was in this big like bundle package she made. There's even more than it looked like in here, and I'm so glad that I got it. I had to pay for the shipping for this only because I got more items, but it would have even been a better deal. But still, this was like great to get all these things. So I'm going to go through pretty quickly, and I'm just going to show you, like, there is a ton of stuff to show you here. So it's all like the wood veneer thing. So here's this one little card. It says field notes. Then there is there's a few of these, so you'll find these randomly. So an exclamation point, that's a wood chip. This one says open your heart, and that's cool looking. Then there's a few of these type things. Like this one has like little pluses, little bubbles. So this could be, you could add this to like a cluster on a scrapbook page or a mini album. There's a little wooden baseball. Not sure where I'd use that for, but you never know. I do have nephews. Then I got this one. This one's, and a lot of this looks like it's from, it's either Freckled Fawn or the Studio Calico kit. So this one's Oh Dear Me kit, and it says wood chips, and there's a bunch of little flowers. These I think will be pretty painted like the mustardy yellows and like the colors of mums for fall. I think that would go really pretty like on the corner of a photo. I like to do my fall mini albums because that's my favorite time of year. So I think they'd be cute for that. Then there's this little exclamation point speech bubble and a little bunny. Then there are these really cool numbers. So this is from the Oh Dear Me kit. So she probably got kits and then used what she, felt she was going to use. But these are all numbers. I think it's 1 through 10. It's actually 1 through 9, but then they give you a 0. I just wish they gave you an extra 1 so you could at least have the 10. But so I guess it's 0 through 9 is what it is. But I love let me just show you like the height of these letters. So there's my hand. So they're pretty big. So they would be fun to add, I think, to a mini album. Hey! Talia's sitting in her high chair next to me and of course making noise. So there is that. And then this is from the Studio, it says Inspiration Delivered Studio Calico. I'm going to see if I can show you through here. They're just like little wood veneer triangle paper clips that would go on like the edge of your page. There's the numbers I showed you. Then there's an Oh Dear Me kit and wood chips, and it says yay, epic, and hello, and maybe something else, but I can't say. All these cute little banners. That was in there. Then there's an Oh Dear Me kit, and these are the wood chips, and they're like little heart banners, star banners, scallop one, and then these ones in the back say something. I am not sure what. I think it says happy, or I'll have to open it and say. I don't know, but they say little things on the back. So there's a bunch of them in there. And then there is all these little cameras. So I think what I'm going to do, because there's so much in here, I'm going to take a few and then I'm going to share a few. But, or split them up, whatever. So this one says smile or oh snap, like a little camera. And there's a bunch, there's all these and then all these in there too. So that was cute. So I'll throw them back in there. There's so many in here. Then there's this little polka dot horse with this string on him. I don't really understand it. Or is it a donkey? I don't know. But I'm sure we could use that. Maya goes on pony rides. If this indeed is a pony. Maybe it's a donkey because it doesn't have hair.
Maybe the string is for
to use it or storage, but
like
there's
you
that
know, the
saddle. Yeah, it could be. And then there's this one. I don't know if this came. It says I didn't add the stars yet because I think it's hard to write on the journaling card. I don't know if she wrote this or this came. You guys probably know. This probably came in a kit, and they were telling them, you know, that they put them in here to use it. So I don't know. She did that for me or whatever. But there's those, the cameras. Then there's these little bursts that say yay and yes and wow and things like that from a Dear Me kit. Then there's a few of these. This one, they're frames, and then they're wood veneer frames, and they have little designs like a star. This one says remember, and then they'll give you those negative, the stars and the the words that spell out remember, so you can use them somewhere separately, which I think is cool. And there's a few of these. And there's another one that says much love, and it says what with a like a speech bubble, and then you'll get the heart. You get the heart's connected here, and then the much love and the what, so you could reuse them letters and spell out something else or use them to say that. Then there's another one that says quoted and awesome with a heart and all the letters in there. Do you need help, Maya? And that's another one of the much loved ones. So there's all those. Then there's these from Honey. You're okay. What does she want? I think she wants another one. Just give her like a half of one. So this one, there are these little banners that say so nice September. So I guess this is the fall. Why not? Yep, autumn. Baby. And happiness. Again, sorry for all the noise, you guys, but I think those of you who follow me are used to all the hecticness going on, because if I waited till it was quiet, I would never be able to do a video. It would never happen. Then I got this cute little guy. He's like a little fox. I think he'd be cute in another fall one. This little really, really thin, delicate banner that says, if I could pick it up, here we go. It says you and me. There's that one. Then there is this one that's like, she said sorry. This one that's a little globe with a heart on it. I think that's cute. It's a little journaling card. Then this little wood banner piece. Then there is this one that's a Studio Calico set. I'll open it to show you. It is for Christmas, and it has 25 that would fit into one of your pockets or the size pocket, and ho ho ho, little words. That's a cute one there. Then there's a little stamp that's a heart, wood stamp, and then there's a little speech bubble that's a heart. Then there's a little ampersand, is that what that's called? Then there is a potted plant. So just a fun little stuff. This is another one that says quoted, awesome, with the heart, with the stuff in it, with the frames. Then there is this one that says date. It's like a journaling card. This one that looks like a black cat. There's a few of these little like flowers that I thought were egg yolks at first when I quick saw them, like sunny side up eggs. And this cute little light bulb wood veneer. So look how thin it is. And then here's a little ampersand thought bubble. This little boat. This one's another ampersand stamp. This one's cool because you could put a Brad in it, and it says like meh, yeah, LOL, and huh. So like you could use that for something. There's another one of those flowers. These are cute, cool. These aren't even wood veneers, but they're from like a Studio Calico kit. I guess they're like a plastic with a painted silver finish. So see how they're like plasticky, but this one's like a, to me it looks like a sun, so I could line it with yellow paper and use it more like a sun. Or this one's a little diamond shape, and you could back it with pattern paper. I think would be really pretty. So there's that one. Then there's still a lot more. This one that's here says Lucky, and it's a pretty big size. Then she gave me this one that's by American Crafts DIY Shop, cork sticker arrows. So they're pretty cool. And then they're adhesive backed. Then there's this one that says Be Brave, a little banner. So a good variety. Then there's this one that's like a little diamond gem that's on a stamp. Then there's this little freckled fawn pack of wood chips that has little tickets on it, and there's quite a few in there. Then there is, I didn't even open this one, a little Studio Calico pack that has little banners that say, and these ones kind of have like a shiny finish on them. So it says so good, and it's like a little, there we go, arrow that's pointing. Then there's this one that says absolutely. This one that says you are my fave. It's a little banner on the end. This one says makes me smile. So that was cute. And then there is this one that says capture. Very delicate. Another one of these little yolk flowers. Then there is a little Krabby Patty. So you guys know how expensive these are. There's no way you could get them for, I think they were $7.50 or something like that, and then plus the shipping. But then there's all these little pieces. I won't pull them out. Some of them came out already. Little circles, circle stars, and they look like, maybe not. They may have fit like what was in here, and then here's like another little cluster you could put like on a scrapbook page. I think that would give a lot of good dimension. There's all these little, I don't know how you adhere some of these really thin ones, but try to show you. This one's like a little cutout star. So there's that one. So cut all those pieces in with that, and a little glassine bag. So we put that back in there. And then last but not least, it comes with this whole little package here, and there's like a lot in here to show you. So but I was excited for all these things, and then I can pass along what I don't use. But so here's this one. It's got like a little banner. Like these are little cutout frames that say something on it. This one says funny. This one says, oops. This one says, hey you. And I'll try to see how long we are here because I'm blabbing. This one says adore with an arrow. This one says today. I have to go to work soon, so I just wanted to get this video. This one says fun. I would love to play up in my craft room, but that's not going to happen today. You and me, or around here. So I'll get up there soon enough, but I just wanted to share these goodies before I put them away. And I thought that was fun to get all these little wood veneer things at, such a decent price, and then have, a variety to play with and use for different holidays or different themes or different days. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and I will definitely let you know. And let me know if any of you got the Mini Misti and how you're liking it or how you feel about it. I did a lot of research before I got it, and I was really hesitant due to the price. I thought it was a little bit pricey even for that smaller one, even though it's definitely lower than the larger one, but I think I'm going to like it, so that's why I decided to go for it. And sometimes having the right tools to do things, and then you could either eliminate all your little blocks, or you could just keep them for other projects, but if that's something you mainly use, so I'm hoping it's one of those things. But we shall see. So I hope you're all enjoying your day and having a nice week so far and enjoyed your holiday. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.